that coming behind me.
Do you have a ratings goal at the end of the season?
I feel like that I can get into
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. DA.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Davis. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Lauri Markkanen, Malik Beasley out there with Mitchell, and it's Vucevic, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Ball. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Covington in at the 3. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Covington. And Vucevic pulls it down.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
And Covington sends it back. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And stolen by Portis. Here's DiVincenzo. The putback, it's good on the putback.
That was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell's shot is good.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Ball against Mitchell. Covington, the bounce pass. Here's Davis. Stolen by Markkanen. To the paint. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Wow, he's just incredible at understanding the game. Hayward is so good at making the defense pay for leaving guys open.
Ball kicks to Portis. Drops in the tray. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And here is Ball after Gordon Hayward hitting the 3. Davis with the bucket.
Look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Mitchell passes to Vucevic. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here is Hayward. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jump.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
Now here is Davis. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Takes a shot at the elbow. Mavericks with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Mitchell's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead step. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the floor for Dallas, Vucevic is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Mitchell. Beasley finds Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Outside Portis. Here's Ball. Covington trying to break free. Ball, no good.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Here's Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Mitchell wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
Oh, man, what a smart feed from Markkanen. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more, get his teammates involved.
Back to Ball. Mavericks with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Mitchell. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And stolen by Hayward. Fast break Dallas. Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
DiVincenzo with it. Last game out, 36 points for him. Excellent D there from Beasley.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
He had a nice open look right there. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Mitchell against Ball. To the inside, Davis. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Beasley on the wing. And no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
And so here is Dallas following the 3 by the Lakers. Here's Vucevic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Lakers. 7-point differential. Count that one.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Mitchell finds Beasley. The drive by Mitchell. And Davis sends it back.
He's outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Hayward against Covington. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's DiVincenzo. The teardrop falls in. Now it's just a 3-point Dallas lead.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
The drive by Mitchell. No good again that time.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Davis with the bucket. Davis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Always love to see your big man run the floor. There's no questioning Davis's effort.
Mitchell, and that's the final possession with the nice deep. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 1. Kenny, give us your take. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got Robert Covington. Anthony Davis is out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. For 3, Covington. Hayward grabs the board. The Mavericks leading. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Now here's Beasley. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Beasley. And it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
And with no shortage of moves at his disposal, Vucevic is one of the game's more skilled bigs.
Pass to Covington. And here is DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open, it's Davis. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as much as 10. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. To the middle, here's DiVincenzo. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Mitchell looking it over. Beasley outside. From the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Beasley's got his second basket.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Vucevic against Davis. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Beasley with a clean look, and they cash in right away with a quick shot. He has 6.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Now here's Davis. He's got 6. Outside, Covington. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Covington, this is one of his favorite shots. He's a lights-out perimeter shooter with textbook form.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Beasley outside. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Mitchell kicks to Vucevic. Passes it to Hayward. Lets it go with a three. Connects from three-point range. Hayward's got 8 points.
I like that Hayward knows exactly what to do with the ball. I mean, he gets in good position and lets it fly.
Down low. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
And so it's Dallas. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, we're doing a good job of keeping our body.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles trails by 7. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Hayward out there with Markkanen. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Vucevic, and it's Beasley in at the 2-guard.
And hey, Davis can make this shot, especially when you allow him to get comfortable.
Mitchell passes to Markkanen. Hayward with the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Davis. Portis, the pass to ball. Outside Portis. And it's Davis at the elbow. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for Portis. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him. And those are the passes he needs to make.
Now, here's Mitchell. The pass to Beasley. Now, Vucevic. He's covered by Ball. Knocked loose. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Oats it up for Davis. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Mitchell outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now here's Ball. Davis inside, Vucevic on him, and the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
Offensive rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers, trailing by 4. And they double up Davis. There's Portis. Outside, Ball. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Taking on a bigger responsibility over time. I mean, you got to respect Ball's tenacity in important moments.
Mitchell passes to Vucevic. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Vucevic missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Inside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Trustworthy type situation. Give Davis the block.
Now, here's Mitchell. The feed to Vucevic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Davis, the pass to Covington. The 10-footer. And too long on the shot.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Here's Mitchell. Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
DiVincenzo passes to Davis. Ball against Mitchell. Now Ball. Here's Davis. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
You want to talk about a big-time shot from Davis? You know he lives for moments like these.
Dallas calls timeout. Regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Robert Covington out there with Portis. Then it's Ball, and it's Davis at the 5 spot.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Outside, Covington. Ball finds Davis. Now DiVincenzo. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Dallas. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Easily outside. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Hayward. The Lakers with the rebound. 1:05 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. It counts.
I respect the defender's enthusiasm that time, but Davis is too skilled for that to stop his shot.
Down low, Vucevic. And Davis pulls it down. And here's the Lakers. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And Portis throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 7. 40 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. For 3, Hayward. Can't hit that one.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Mitchell against Ball, and finished off by Davis.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.